In this video I'll be showing you how to make some book page covered pencil pots. They are very simple to make. So I tend to make these in two different ways. One is using these cardboard gravy granule pots, I suppose. I don't know what else you get in them, but it's just a cardboard pot that I've just cleaned out. And the other one, I use these metal coffee tins. With the metal coffee tins, I tend to paint the edge and the inside with some acrylic paint and then give it a layer of varnish. And it's a very similar process, but I'm going to show you how to make the ones with the cardboard pots today. So all you need is an old book, your pot and some Mod Podge and a paintbrush. And the first thing that I do is I tear all the margins off the book page. And you'll probably need maybe 3 or 4 book pages in total to cover your pot, maybe more depending on the size. And I'll tear the book pages into strips of 4 or 5 lines. And then one of the book pages, I will tear them one line at a time. This can be quite fiddly to do. You can use scissors or a guillotine if you prefer. I like to use the torn edges. They adhere a lot better to the pots and they just look a little bit more rustic. But I will show you in the gallery at the end ones that I've done with a guillotine as well. So to start with, what we want to do is cover the top edge of the pot and the bottom edge of the pot with the single lines from the book that we've torn. Simply liberally apply the Mod Podge around the top edge of the pot. And then place your book page lines all around the top edge. You can use them as complete lines or you can tear the lines in half. Try to keep the lines in the same direction, just for neatness really. I suppose it doesn't really matter, but yeah, just for neatness. Once the top edge of the pot is covered, we'll need to turn the pot over and cover the bottom edge. And we cover that in exactly the same way. And once the bottom edge is finished, we just need to fill in any gaps with some of the torn pieces of book page. The next stage is to cover the inside of the pot. And I'll usually cover the bottom of the pot first, and I'll slather a good amount of Mod Podge all along the bottom and around the bottom edges. And I find this bit easier if I pick up the strips of paper with the paintbrush and then using the paintbrush press firmly into the corners. Well, they're not corners really, are they? The edges really. Once the bottom of the pot is covered, we just need to cover the sides. So the first piece that I put down on the outside of the pot, I'll usually place about 5mm from the top edge. And we just apply the outside pieces in exactly the same way. We just need to slather on the Modge Podge and place the pieces of book page. And I'll normally leave, a 5mm gap at the bottom as well. And then set that aside to dry. Once it is dry, I recommend that you give it another coat of the Modge Podge. This is just to help seal everything together, and it will just make the pot last for a lot longer. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, do give me the thumbs up. I really do appreciate your support. And if you'd like to watch more literary inspired videos, then do hit subscribe. I mostly do flowers, but there's the odd thing like this as well that I'm going to be putting tutorials up for. And I also post other arts and craft videos as well on my journey of creative discovery. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon.